I'll film a line at Burns Real gas station, and then I'll explain exactly how I'm filming it. What do you guys want me to go like film? Do you want me to film a single trick with a fisheye, a single trick with a long lens, or a line with a fisheye? Like a whole line would probably be the most detailed, I guess. Film an entire line. Line. I'll start like right here. Take trick looking long lens. Okay, I'll do everything. So I already have an idea of how I'll film this, guys. So I'm gonna start like this line here. I'm gonna start doing down this staircase. I'm starting down here. I'm regular. Starting on this side. When he lands, I'll let him do a manual. Hit this rail, and I'll stand right here. So I already have an idea where I'll be. You don't have to though. You can just be cruising and then just go back in your replays and get the clip. But I like to kind of plan it at a time, to kind of get the composition right and stuff. So I want to leave room for my cameraman in the doorway here. I want to land like right over here on this side. If I land over here, I'm not gonna give my camera guy any room. I'm actually gonna land like right over here. All right. Well, there we go. There's a heel, nollie heel flip. And do a air. Kind of. Hopefully I can keep that. I ran into the stairs when I finished. All right, so here's the clip, guys. So I'll explain it in full detail. I landed my trick. Okay. I pressed select the replay editor. I pressed the right stick to bring up all these options. If you're not sure what any of these do, how to zoom in, how to trim your clip. Simply just start at the very top of this list and go through everything one by one until you know what they do, because having these tools are really, really important. But what I usually do, I click Y twice to get it into free mode. I film in only free mode. Just because that's what I did since the beginning. I don't know. You also need to make sure that you press use keyframes off. If you want to actually go back and watch your guy, you can't have this turned on because I can't move my controller. I can't move where I'm going. I need to use keyframes off by pressing the select button. I can actually go wherever I want now. So I'm in free mode. Use keyframes are turned off. I'm gonna use the left trigger to make my guy go back in time. Right? So the clip started way back here. He's way over there. I'm gonna start way over here. Alright, so here he comes. I usually get one clip. So I can't see his head. I can't see the character at all. He's gone, right? Just the staircase. So I'm gonna get the whole entire object. No tilting, nothing yet. That's the first keyframe. Way over behind me over here. The first keyframe is right there. I'm actually gonna trim it up. So press the left bumper and the right trigger. I'm gonna zoom all the way up to that first keyframe, the one that I just placed. I'll cut that, and now my whole entire clip is only the trick that I did. All the junk is gone. I have all this room to work with now. My first keyframe is right here, way at the very beginning, way over there now. All right, so the next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna press my right trigger. I'm gonna play him forward in time, right? So he's getting closer and closer. The next frame I would recommend when he's taken off. So I moved from, he's way back there. The next frame he's going to be taken off. And think about how far the cameraman would have moved since then. So I'm right here. How far would I have moved since my guy was back there, right? So not very far. I'd probably just get ready and get closer. So I'm going to move closer to the staircase. This is my next keyframe right here. I'm gonna start tilting, by the way, too. The camera is tilting because my guy's gonna turn to the side with his hand. Pretend you're holding one of these. But shit, like, he's gonna be whipping this thing around just to get the whole thing in the frame. So tilting action makes it seem like something's happening, like with that, right? So I'm going to press my next keyframe right here. That's 2 keyframes. I have one picture taken here. I have one picture taken here. I'm gonna keep zooming up. Another key moment is when he catches the board, probably. Or over here. Maybe like right here when he lands. So I have a keyframe here. Where is it? Keyframe here, keyframe here. Gonna let him come like this. Maybe do a keyframe here. Land. Hit the board. It's gonna be really, really fast. This part's gonna be super fast. Keep tilting. Get a little bit of action here. Get this like wheel. Get this the board and stuff. It looks pretty cool having all this in there. Let him roll. Keep in mind too, he's going down a hill. So I want to keep the camera close to the ground. You want, when you're rolling, you want to see these rocks. You want to see the pebbles and stuff. You want to all this texture on the ground adds to the speed of the clip. You want to be close to the ground, I find, with the fisheye. You can see all the textures coming at you and stuff. All right, so he's still going downhill. I'm going to do one more keyframe right here because this is where the hill ends. I want it to be flush with the ground. Keep going, keep going. There's another trick right here. Here's another key moment, I would say. So take a picture of that. I can kind of put my camera up here with him. Keep it coming. Get this key moment. He's kicking the camera right in the face. Look for a really interesting spot to clip. You want to get some action happening on the camera. So find an interesting composition, like him kicking right there. That's really cool, right? So clip that. Swoop behind him. Get that fat booty. Continue to swerve with every frame too. Continue to rotate the camera. It'll make the keyframes looking like you're swerving between, like swerving with your hand. Keep it going. I want to be on his front side though, so I'm actually gonna go like this and swerve back to the front side. Over here. Notice that I keep tilting the camera. I'm gonna tilt it back. When he's ready to pop. Right about here. Maybe get a little bit. I want to see his nollie. I don't want to cut out the nollie. I want to see the nollie. I want to see his feet placement. I want to see this kind of stuff. So there's a nice nollie. Nollie heel flip. Another key moment right about here. Key moment at the very end of the trick. And something like that. That's the very, very rough basis for my keyframes. And now I have to go back and edit all the clips now. So I'm not done yet. I'm going to press use keyframes now. I'm going to actually press use keyframes to be able to watch it. If you don't have that turned on, you cannot watch the clips. You'll just be doing this. So make sure that you press use keyframes now to view what you just did. And I can go back through all my pictures. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 frames. And I'm going to try to make it as little as possible, maybe even less than 16. I'll watch it once. That was a little bit messed up, so I'll fix that. And it wasn't bad though. So there's not much to change there, but I'm actually going to go back and change a few things, especially the part right here. This part. So you go back, watch it once, look for bad stuff you don't like. And yeah. I think I'll try this keyframe here. I'm gonna delete this one completely. And it made it look a little bit better. Okay. That looks good, looks good, looks good. Right? Looks good. That looks okay. This looks okay. How about I delete this keyframe here? Okay, it kind of messed it up. I'll put it back in. Just because I didn't like what it did. Right? So I go back, I watch it one more time just to make sure it's good. I kind of messed it up a little bit. I'm actually going to change this one keyframe right here in the middle. I want to fix this a little bit. Maybe see the bottom of his board like this, or... Yeah, that's cool. That's really cool. Then he comes swooping over. I can see the bottom of his board. He's gonna come swooping over for this trick right here. But right here, it's too close. So right between those two frames, right in the middle, I'm gonna back up a little bit, just a little tiny bit. Place a keyframe where I can see the whole entire board. That fixes that problem. This keyframe kind of makes it, see the little nudge to the side, the little wobbliness that keyframe brought. So I'm gonna get rid of this keyframe completely now. Now he's out of the frame. What we need to do now is go between these keyframes, put him back into the frame, and I can play back that part right there. And it's smoothed out. I added keyframes, deleted some. I might get rid of this frame here. All right, so that's not bad. He swoops. It goes it's a lot more smoother, the transition now. But he does leave the frame, so I'm gonna actually just adjust it a tiny bit like that. And right here is a bit close. That's a little bit too much. I could zoom up on the wheel though. Like the wheels look super cool in the update, so I mean, let's get a little bit of this action. So back it up. Look at the bearing just move. That's pretty cool to look at. Right here, fix up a little bit. I got really used to filming the board because in the old update, whenever I did nollie and fakie tricks, or not nollie, but I guess fakie and switch tricks, the guy's face would be looking backwards. I got used to filming this way because the guy's face is usually facing the other direction. So how I countered that was to film just focusing on the board. But at least with nollies, the normal stuff, he's looking forward, and all the time now he's looking forward. So. And that looks okay. I like that. I like that a lot. So I'll keep that entire thing. It's all fixed now. But the last thing I would do, or I could do this either first or last, but I haven't touched Babbo. I haven't touched it at all. So it looks good. The clip itself looks good, but I haven't touched the colors. So I'll pick a part that's interesting like this. Make sure the colors are good. I'm going to go into the map here. You want to make sure that you have it on aces. This is the best color grading feature, I guess. See the difference? That did alone from none to aces. Way better coloring. My light on camera should work. Put that on in a second. Ambient occlusion is shadows, so this will increase the shadows. Shadow detail. Make sure it's not too much or too little. A little bit of shadows, especially underneath. Like, see the canopy here? You want to make sure these shadows are actually shadows, not just bright like that. You want to have nice, something like that. Maybe a bit too dark. You don't have to touch it too much. I usually up the exposure a bit. I like to use automatic exposure for whatever reason. This will add to the brightness of the clip exposure. Also make sure your anti-aliasing is turned on, which is the smoothness of the edges of the board. I can use SMAA to get a lot of detail, a lot of sharp edges. You'll notice with SMAA the stairs look this way. In TAA the stairs look like that. So either smooth or sharp. I don't know which one I would go for yet. I'll have to decide in a bit. SMAA typically will give you a better picture if you can. So the SMAA looks alright. What resolution? I'm playing on 1080p. Yeah, so go with SMAA. The final thing I'll do is I want to make sure that I can see him right here. Like, my skateboarder is the main focus of this picture, and look how dark the picture is. It's pretty washed out, right? So I'm gonna turn on the camera light. And now my skateboarder is highlighted, like, you know he's the main focus. I know it's daytime, but it keeps the focus on my skater. On my feet, on my wheels, on the white parts, and the flip, when my board flips, it looks really sick. It just highlights certain things. So you don't always need it, but in these areas here, I would use a light on camera, just a little bit. And I think that's pretty good for a clip. That's all I really need, except for actually, sorry, one more thing. The bloom right here. This is like the brightness of the light, so I can actually turn this up a bit. The sun will look more realistic behind him, the sun up there, and the brightness of the light on his feet. I turn it way up or down. I don't want it to be up, so. Maybe turn the light down a little bit. I like this a lot, it looks pretty good. Let's close this. I'm going to pause the music. Alt F9 for shadow play, and let's start recording. I'll record at full speed once, and do a few slow motion replays. So very, very quick. But that being said, over the quick parts, like right here, I would add a little bit of slow motion. And the part down here, just a hint of slow motion wherever you feel like you need it. So I'm gonna do that now. All right, that was the one. I'll save that one. And you know what? Just to add to a little bit more to this, a little bit extra to this tutorial, I'm going to delete all my keyframes. I'm not going to actually exit the keyframes yet. Watch. I'll show you why. I'm going to get one more angle. Just in case I want it. Who knows? If you want to film multiple angles of the same trick, that is very possible to do. You have to keep your frames, or keep your edit, and delete your keyframes. I'll do one more angle of just the last trick. So if I want to film the whole entire line, and then the next clip I'll show just the last trick or something at a different angle, long lens. Alright, how about this? Try this. So first keyframe, I'm gonna pan to the side. So as he rolls up to right about here, I'm gonna be over here. I'm also gonna be zoomed up a little bit. Keyframe, let him go up. Pan to the side. Zoom up. Keyframe, let him go. Pan to the side. Zoom up. And I don't know, whatever. I won't need all that stuff. Another thing for long lens I like to do is like zooming in on the action, like really, really close. Like, watch this. Alright, got a little kickflip back smitty. The zoom function, like you could film close, you could film far to get the whole body. I personally like to actually zoom up like right on the board and the feet and stuff. Pretty cool. The zoom function, like you could film close, you could film far to get the whole body. I personally like to actually zoom up like right on the board and the feet and stuff. Pretty cool. Yo, NLX Games, what's up, man? Yo, J-Boy, what up, man? You just went over how to film in the game. People have been asking me for a while, and I just went over how to film with a fisheye, doing lines. Oh, thank you,
That
King Rat.
was a rad tutorial.
Oh,
Thanks for explaining all that.
Thank you, my dude.